Stay tuned to the end of the video to find about my 650 subscriber giveaway. What's good, YouTube? Empire Comics here, back with a new video. Well, actually back with a new show. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna call this dollar bin specking. Basically, you know how I like to hunt for low budget keys? Well, since it's getting harder and harder for me to actually go out and hunt for back issues, and I have to do everything online, I figured I'd try something new. So this is where I'm gonna showcase 10 to 12 books every like 2 weeks, maybe every week, while I go through some of the dollar bin books that I've been hunting for. And when I say dollar books, I mean these are books that are in the bins that are labeled $1, $2, $3, up to $5. But before we get into the books, if you like hunting for low budget keys, weekly comic book hauls, CGC unboxings, and new comic book day spec buys, then click subscribe, smash that like button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Alright, so let's get into these books. I think I got like 10 or 11 books. They're in no particular order. They're not like ranked 1 through 10. It's just 10 books that I picked out. 1 or 2 you might know of because I talked about before. Rover are some books that I started hunting for a few months ago, some a few weeks ago, that I think you can still find out there in the dollar bins. Alright, the first book I have here is Avengers Annual 22, came out in 1993 by Glenn Herdling and Mike Gostovich. Y'all might have heard me talk about this before. This has the first appearance of Blood Wraith, Sean Dolan. Sean Dolan used to be the squire to the Black Knight. He was turned evil by the Ebony Blade. He once Stephen teamed up with the Scarlet Witch. She like enhanced his powers, making him stronger. You never know, you know what I'm saying? I know you can find this out there in the dollar bins. I see it all the time. I see it online for $1 too. Next one is Avengers World issue 8, came out in 2014 by Nick Spencer and Mark Cicchetto. It's the first team appearance of the Euro Force, which is the Black Knight, the Swordswoman, which is her first appearance, Baby Killer, which is first appearance, Tumult, first appearance, Sliver, the first appearance, and Tiger. And the Swordswoman is the daughter of the swordsman Jacques, can't even pronounce his last name, I ain't even gonna try, who's already in Hawkeye. And you see he's in Hawkeye, he's a little bit older. Maybe his daughter come into play as Kate's stepsister. You know, you never know, and that's her right there. It could be Swordswoman. That could be a little rivalry for Kate. And the next one we got here is Ultra Force issue 8. It's by Mark Wolfman and George Perez. Came out in 1995. In this issue, the Black Knight goes into the Ultraverse and he joins Ultra Force. And in issue 10, he brings them over to the Marvel Universe. I mean, will that happen? I don't think so, but with What If and all that stuff, you never know. They might put him in an episode of What If or something. And I mean, you could find this definitely for $1 out there. Alright, the next one I have is Doctor Strange issue 31, came out in 1991 by Roy and Don Thompson and Tony DeGan. I'm not gonna say that. First team appearance of the Fear Lords, the Dweller in Darkness, Kolaki, I can't even say that, the Lurker Unknown, Scarecrow, Despair, Nightmare, and Nox. We may see them in the Multiverse of Madness. We already seen the Dweller of Darkness. I think that's what they were trying to say was in Shang-Chi. By the way, if we've already seen him, we know Nightmare's coming. We might get the rest of them. And this book is out there on the low. You could get it on the low. Alright, the next one is No Way Home Spec, Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus Year 1, came out in 2004 by Zeb Wells and Carl Andrews. It has the retelling or a better origin of Dr. Octopus. It tells how he was growing up, he was being abused by his father. Maybe that's why he acts the way he acts. But it shows how it kind of hints to how he still has a little bit of good in him. You know what I mean? They may talk about it in Far From Home, since, you know, he does. I feel like he's gonna help them out eventually. Like once they fix the misunderstanding, he helps them out, and he might talk about it. And who knows, this might shoot up. The next one is Iron Man issue 17, came out in 2013 by Karen Gillian and Carlo Pagulayan. It has the first full appearance of Arnold Stark, Tony Stark's older brother. He has a cameo appearance as a baby in Iron Man 12, which is this one right here. Could come into play during Armor Wars. Alright, the next one I got is Avengers issue 34, came out in, well, New Avengers issue 34, came out in 2007. It's by Brian Michael Bendis. It's the first time you see Echo dressed as Daredevil. You see her there on the cover, but also in the guts. We know Echo's coming to Disney Plus, and there's rumors that we might get Daredevil in Far From Home. You know, they're in the same area. I mean, you never know if she does wind up wearing that suit. This is the first time she's ever worn it. Then we have Thunderbolts issue 128, came out in 2009 by Andy Diggle and Francisco Martina. Yelena Belova joins the Thunderbolts in this one. just simple spec, but you can find this book out there for the low. And then we have the Bullet Points issue 1 in 2007 by J. Michael Straczynski and Tommy Lee Edwards. This is the first appearance of Steve Rogers as Iron Man in an alternate reality where the Super Soldier program was canceled for the Iron Man program. We already seen that in, well, somewhat of that in What If. We know we're getting a second season of What If, and it ended with Peggy finding the Iron Man suit, and you know, Steve may be inside it. So that's a good spec right there, in my opinion. This last one right here, it may be hard for you guys to find it for under $10. Last time I got it was a few weeks ago for about $3.54. But this is Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme issue 1. By Robbie Thompson and Raphael Albuquerque. This has the, oh, I left it blank there. This has the first appearance of the Demon Rider. That's where that blank space goes. We all know that, and the first appearance of Nina the Conjurer. But the reason why I'm talking about it now is because it has the first team appearance of the Forgotten, being that beat and killed Merlin. We know Doctor Strange, as the Multiverse of Madness is coming up, he still might play into other movies. And Wanda as well, with magic and all that. That's the magical being. He might come into play. It also has the first appearance of the mindful one, not the mindless one. It's the mindful one that's in Strange Academy. And it also has the first appearance of the lost bones of Enu, which lets Strange turn back time. He lost the Eye of Agamotto, which has the time stone in it. Maybe he goes and uses this or finds this so he can turn back time, you know, when he's fighting Wanda, or even now when he fights Spider-Man. And then I believe this is the last one I got here. It's Secret Invasion issue 8, came out in 2009 by Brian Michael Bendis. In this one, Norman Osborn gets control of the America's national security, and it's also the first appearance of the Cabal, the Dark Illuminati, and it has the death of the Wasp. The reason why I talk about this is because of, you know, a lot of us think that the Illuminati is coming, and if they come in, we might get the Dark Illuminati. We get Norman Osborn into the MCU. Who knows if he gets to stay? I don't know if William Dafoe's gonna stay or not, or if maybe this brings out the true, or the MCU's regular version of the Norman Osborn comes out. Let me know what you thought about the books in the comments below. I'm sure some of you picked these up already because I spoke about them a few months ago, but I know you can still get them out there, and you find them for $1 or $2, I will stash them away. And I just recently hit 650 subscribers. To all my subscribers out there, I wanted to say thank you. So to show my appreciation, I wanted to do a giveaway. So we all know Secret Invasion is coming to Disney Plus. So I'm going to give away Secret Invasion issue 1 through 8. So we got issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the one I talked about before, issue 8. So if you're interested in winning the Secret Invasion full set, all you gotta do is like this video, leave a comment below, and sometime next week I'll do a live drawing and announce the winner. Right, y'all, keep specking. Later.